Knuckleheads, GKM Gaming here with another LEGO Legacies Unboxed video for you. Today we're going to do something a little bit different and a little bit spicy. We're going to do custom character creations. I'm going to take you on a little mini series through the Chima characters of what I think that they could look like if they came into the game, and hopefully they do, because I really happen to enjoy Legend of Chima a lot. Thought it was a great show. I believe it was 3 seasons long. I did watch it and I enjoyed it. Right along with Nexo Knights and Ninjago. I think Ninjago is the only one still running, but I thought Legend of Chima was really cool. I definitely bought it for a lot of the cool parts that it came with. I really liked the humanoid animal things that was going on with it, and can't wait to dive into what I think that their units should look like. Today I'm going to start with one of my favorite characters from the Legend of Chima, Cragger. And Cragger is the prince of the crocodile tribe. And spoiler alert, in the first season, he's kind of the main villain, but he's kind of being mind controlled by his sister with a flower. Don't want to give you too much of what's going on there. But that's not really what's important. Alright, let's take a look at Cragger and let's see how he does. So I'm going to give the Chima characters the explorer tags because they are explorers. You know, they like to, they want to go out and see the whole world and collect the Chima. At least the heroes do. Cragger is going to be a support unit. But as we know, support units are some of the best in the game. And I think Cragger could potentially be one of the better units in the game. And then we're going to give him the Chima tag. The Chima characters, what I really wanted to design was something that synergized really well. And I think you can see a little bit of that when we look at Cragger's skills. But let's take a look at his stats. I gave him 1400 max health, so a good amount of max health. 2200 max attack, so he hits relatively hard with 615 defense, and he's got relatively decent defense. Speed is on the higher end because, you know, he's a crocodile and they're not slow. Skill and grit. Skill is relatively low, but I gave him a pretty high grit because, you know, he's a crocodile, he's got those scales, he's tough. And then the critical damage and so on and so forth is just whatever the standard. Alright, let's get into this stuff you all really care about, the skills. So we're going to go into the assumption that these are fully, you know, stats are max stats, 7-starred, gear 6. The skills are all, you know, level 5 skills maxed out. This is a max Cragger. So he's got the Venge Blade, his basic. Deals 110% damage and has an 80% chance to inflict 2 stacks of damage over time. Not a bad basic attack. You know, he's got 2200 attack, 80% chance to inflict damage over time. You know, I'll take that from a support unit. And now let's check out the goodies over here. First special, Croc Jaw, because he's got that big crocodile jaw. Deals 150% damage, so it's a big attack, and has a 20% chance to inflict stun per stack of chi. Now you might be thinking, oh, what's a stack of chi? You didn't explain that yet. So this is probably a good time to do that. I came up with an idea of, you know how like Firefighter Ash and Officer Primo, they stack courage. King's Court Trio is now going to be stacking with Magisto's Tower Magic. Infestation with Gormwell. Well, I know that the Chima characters would have to have their own stack of chi because that's really where their power comes from in the show. So it only made sense to basically base their whole synergy around these stacks of chi. So 20% chance to inflict stun per stack of chi. Obviously the stack of chi is only going to stack up to 5 max, similar to courage. So if he gets 5 stacks of chi on him, he's doing 150% damage with a guaranteed stun. And that's a pretty good special. I didn't think it was overpowered or anything. I thought it was pretty balanced, especially that it's not going to be the easiest thing to get stacks of chi. And then you have characters like Spaceman Reed who are, you know, dealing out 100% stun on their special anyway, so it's not something that's going to break the game. And stun is pretty powerful, and I think they need to bring some more stun into the game anyway. For Chima special, cooldown 4. Grants all heroes 1 stack of chi. So all heroes can get chi stacks, not just Chima heroes. Chima heroes gain 2 stacks of chi and max health up for 2 rounds. Okay, so basically that's like a battle cry. He's going to give Chima heroes 2 stacks of chi, which is pretty big, including himself. So he's giving himself after that now at least a 40% chance to inflict stun on his other special, and then max health up for 2 rounds, which is going to be useful for everybody. And then let's take a look at his passive, the Croc Prince. If Lavelle is an active hero, Lavelle is the Lion Prince, for those of you that don't know, the cooldown of for Chima is reduced to 2. So I really wanted to push forward the synergy of playing all of them together. So if you have Lavelle and Cragger, the cooldown of for Chima is going to be reduced to 2. So therefore, every 2 rounds, he's going to be able to help himself and everyone else get those stacks of chi. And as we go and explore the other units, you're going to see just how important that chi stack is. All right, well, that's all I got for you today with Cragger. He looks really cool. I really hope that they bring this unit into the game. Obviously, I'm not expecting Game Love to use my design. This is just something I'm doing for fun. I'm by no means a game designer. Please let me know in the comments if you think that this unit looks good, if it's something that you would want to use, if you're what you think the other unit should look like, what you think Cragger should look like. If it's overpowered, let me know. Again, I'm not a game designer. I'm just doing this for fun, and I really would love to have your feedback so I can get a little better at it as I'm going along. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell so you can get some notifications, and as always, knuckle up.
She blocked me on Instagram, Snapchat, I don't give a damn about that. I can see your face, still feel the same. I don't feel the need to forget your name, so